streets that you stand on, nigga. Claiming the reason you got slid on, nigga.
Pop up that cut all black and watch it make the news.
All black and watch it make the news.
We finally have this man here in custody. 19-year-old Marquise Juwan Smith had been wanted since last Monday for the murder of an 18-year-old Jackson man. Police arrested him last night near Atlanta, Georgia. Now, Smith is charged with 3 felonies, including murder and weapons charge.
RG, come on, man. These niggas, Long Boogie, come on, man. All the Tito, all the guys, come on, man. No time, man. You got to come on, fucking cheese, real slow, real slow.
McBride in the white t-shirt on the right, walking with another man through the apartment complex. Less than a minute later, a masked person comes into view, fires 2
on Cooper Street when the chase began. Within the first minute, the man started shooting at the officers. A bullet went through a Jackson police sergeant's arm and into his body. Officers stopped the suspect, exchanged gunfire.
G, nigga. Yeah, bitch. Long live Boogie Cash out, nigga. Long live Draco, nigga.
I'll be all around Jackson. I'll be in y'all hood more than y'all, and y'all shit trapped in.
Street family, what's the business? It's your baby for the streets, and I'm at y'all today with another banger. Today we talking about Prison City and the soon-to-be inmates running around that motherfucker. You did what I'm talking about. Now, according to 2026 FBI data, roughly 50% of all recorded murders in the United States go unsolved. So let me take you to Jackson, Michigan, aka Prison City, where the population is only 30,000 residents, with gangs like FAF, BOM, BOD, NL, Stain Gang, 4-5 Murder Gang, JGM, FLM, who we just covered, 5630, TBF, GMF, and a slew of other more gangs. You did what I'm talking about. Violent crimes here are doubled when compared to the rest of Michigan, and almost triple the national average, with a 1 in 92% chance of you becoming a victim here. If you go to prison in the state of Michigan, you will go to Jackson. The crimes in Jackson are largely confined to the south side and east side, with an estimated 0.5% of the city's population responsible for more than half of the city's gun-related crimes. With 40-plus unsolved murders, let's take it back to 2017, where Uncle T took his first term as president, and Ray Sutter just dropped Black Beatles featuring Gucci. The current war started with...
From the Reed Manor Apartments in Jackson shows the last moments of Maurice McBride Jr.'s life. The video was played at today's preliminary hearing for 21-year-old Hassan Moore, who's accused of killing McBride. Just after midnight on July 20th, you can see 18-year-old McBride in the white t-shirt on the right, walking with another man through the apartment complex. Less than a minute later, a masked person comes into view, fires 2 shots, then runs away and flags down a passing car.
July 19, 2017. Maurice McBride Jr. was shot and killed while he was walking with a friend outside Reed Manor Apartments. His suspected killer, Hassan Moore, was arrested and charged with the murder. Moore pled guilty to second-degree murder and was later sentenced to serve 17 to 40 years in prison. There's no clear motive for why McBride was shot, police have said. Now, this situation right here was kind of fucked up, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie, Hassan, he half the city cousin, you know what I mean? Like, real shit. You'll find out in this story, bro. Really, damn near everybody in the city related, you know what I mean? Like, and if you ain't related, you know motherfuckers and you blood related to niggas. That's blood related to niggas, you know what I mean? Like, this shit weird and it's too small around this bitch. So every time some murder type shit happens, especially like this one, like, it's so many niggas that love Hassi, that love Boogie, and so many niggas that love Boogie, that love Hassi, like, you know what I mean? Like, a motherfucker damn near can't even move on this type of situation when it happens just cause, you know what I mean? Like, it's so many family ties with this shit, bro. When we get into these stories, man, y'all gonna find out, bro. Like, I'm gonna let y'all know some shit, you dig what I'm talking about? We ain't getting into who did no murders unless they already convicted, though. You dig what I'm talking about? We ain't gonna take it that far. But yeah, man, RIP my nigga Boogie Cash, man, you feel me? And Hassi will be home, you know what I mean? Probably about 10 years, you feel me? As long as he learned his lesson, man, I guess it's free Hassi, you feel me? Real shit.
Arrested a man this afternoon in connection to a fatal shooting in Jackson County's Summit Township Friday night.
October 18th, 2017. Ronell Martin was shot multiple times in a car near Biddle and First Streets. He, along with 2 other occupants in the vehicle, were taken to the hospital for treatment, and Martin died of his injuries. His case remains open. Now, as far as Rio go, you feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie and be like, shit, I really knew folks, but I met folks a couple times, you did what I'm talking about. Cool nigga, he was one of them niggas, you feel me? Give him a head nod, he nod back, and y'all going about y'all shit, you know what I mean? Y'all going about y'all business. But far as I know, you know what I mean? He definitely was thugging. He one of my cousin's cousins, you know what I mean? I got a cousin named D-Man, you feel me? And that was his baby, you feel me? So that's how I even met folks, you feel me? But like I say, all in all, he was a cool nigga too, you dig what I'm talking about? R.I.P. to that man.
I like my bitch classy. Catch a nigga throwing up the wall, he can't get past it. Catch a nigga walking to the store and they gon' blick at him. They really try to treat me like a hoe, that's why I shit back.
November 3rd, 2017. Malik Rodriguez was found shot multiple times lying on the ground outside of an apartment in the 300 block of Mormon Drive. He later was taken to the hospital where he passed away from his injuries. No suspects have been identified and his case remains open. Man, this one right here, nigga, dead to a nigga for real, you did. The biggest coon, you hear me? That was his shit, boy. He see a nigga, what's going on, coon? Like, man, that nigga Draco was the funniest nigga in the world, you hear me? Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That nigga was real life a good nigga. I'm talking about through and through, you feel me? He did what he did in the trenches, but he wasn't on no overly, you know what I mean? I don't even think folks ever even yacked at a nigga for real, you feel me? For him to be losing his life in this shit. This is one of the ones that really sparked the murder off on some niggas was trying to get that blood, you feel me? Like, he was an innocent nigga in this shit, you feel me? Like, he was niggas' uncles and he was niggas' mans and shit, but outside of that, bro, he ain't never did shit to nobody, you feel me? Draco ain't deserved the shit that happened to him, you feel me? So it's definitely R.I.P. King Draco, you dig what I'm talking about? And, man.
West Franklin and First Streets, News 10's Carla Byron talked with neighbors in that area who are fed up with this latest round of violence.
Shot at point blank range.
Around 10 o'clock, a car pulled up and shot.
September 29th, 2018. Jazzel Witherspoon was shot walking outside of Frank's Finer Foods, 418 First Street, when a dark-colored SUV approached and opened fire. He was taken to the hospital where he later died of his injuries. His case remains open. Witherspoon also was one of two people injured in the October 18, 2017 shooting that killed Ronnell Martin. Alright, so this Jazzel, aka Whoa, you feel me? Man, folks was a good nigga until he wasn't, you feel me? Like, he came up on some good shit, and then when he hit like 16, he was out here thugging, you feel me? He was in the trenches doing what he do, you know what I mean? Just one fateful night, he was taking that stroll, you know what I mean, on foot, and niggas caught up with him. You know how this street shit go, you feel me? But, oh yeah, and that's Hassan Moore from the first situation with Boogie. That's his little brother, you feel me? That's why I say it's a whole bunch of tabs in this shit, man, you feel me? Like, this shit crazy. But long live Whoa, you dig what I'm talking about?
We have an update tonight on the deadly shooting we told you about over the weekend.
November 6, 2018, Zachary Frey was shot in the head during a gun deal going wrong in the 300 block of Union Street. He was taken to the hospital where he later died of his injuries. His killer, Ballard, opened fire on Frey after Frey allegedly tried to run him over for taking Frey's cash without giving him the firearm he was there to buy, police said. Ballard pled guilty to second-degree murder and was sentenced to 30 to 60 years in prison. Now this shit right here, this part of the war, but it ain't, you feel me? So Jared, aka Trey, you feel me? That's my blood little cousin, man. He crashed out, you feel me? He was on some trying to rob a nigga and, you know what I mean, pulled the wrong type of shit, you feel me? The little nigga tried to, I guess, run him down when he ran off with the cash, which Trey was a little body nigga anyways, you feel me? He was a gangster though, don't ever get it twisted, like, shit, he in the joint now, you feel me? And niggas ain't died behind it, so I guess I could tell the story, you feel me? But, like, nigga pulled up on my little cousin on some tough ass shit, a real street nigga pulled up on little cuz on some, nigga, what you want, woo, woo. Lil' cuz, oh yeah, you got it. Nigga, as soon as the nigga pulled off, lil' cuz tagged the nigga rental till that bitch stopped. You hear me? I'm talking about nigga. And there's more other stories about him really getting active in the trenches, but we can't speak on all of them, you feel me? So, but like I say, this part of the war, because he tied in with, you know what I mean, with Hassan and Whoa and them, you feel me? They all was in the same little gang, the No Lack and NL shit, you feel me? And shit, them niggas this shit in Jackson so weird, bro. It's all hybrid, you feel me? Like, it's niggas that's, so look, I'm gonna break it like this, right? So I'm gonna just use two gangs that for sure I know is tied in halfway, you feel me? Cause it be internal shit going on with every little clique, and then it be internal shit with, like, if the cliques fuck with each other, it be internal shit with that too, you feel me? Like, you know, this shit weird, bro, you feel me? But anyways, like TBF and GMF, you feel me? Thoroughbred family and Get Money family. They click together. But there's certain niggas in there that don't fuck with certain niggas in there, you feel me? So them niggas probably can't be around or don't be around. Like, I don't know how they be making that shit work, you feel me? But that's just a little, you know what I mean, a little sauce on how this shit be going up there. Like, everything hybrid. Then, nigga, it don't matter what you is. You could be a blood and your best friend GD or Vice Lord or any, you know what I mean? Like, don't none of that gang shit matter. It all matter what clique you in, you feel me? But anyways, man, free my baby, you feel me? Go ahead. I ain't gonna say free my baby, you feel me? He killed the innocent man, you feel me? But at the end of the day, that's still my little cousin, so fuck it, man. Free my baby, you feel me?
These niggas ain't slow, but he wish they did. Spaz got pop, tryna walk in the crib. D-Cash got pop, tryna go on the lick. Niggas some hoes and ain't no shit. D-King got pop, they don't know who did it. I still ain't slow, niggas know they bitch.
New Year's Eve, 2018. The year closed with the death of Devon Brown, who was found lying in the street in the 300 block of Mitchell Street, shot multiple times. Police said they believe he had been lying in the street for more than 15 minutes before he was found by a rescue crew. Police received several tips regarding the shooting, but no suspects have been identified and no clear motive for the shooting has been established. His case remains open. Nah, man, Lil Devon, bro. R.I.P. that good nigga, bro, you feel me? I don't even think he was in the streets. And if he wasn't even the type of nigga to show his hands to let a motherfucker know, like, this what I'm on, you feel me? Like, he just was a smooth moving nigga, bro. At least around me, you feel me? I can't speak on what he was doing for the niggas with the niggas his age bracket, you feel me? But it's R.I.P. little bro for shit show. July 11th, 2019. Trevor Jackson was found fatally shot in the head just after midnight. July 11th in the parking lot in the 600 block of Northwest Avenue. It's unclear what led up to his death and his case remains open. Man, my motherfucking boy. What else can I say about T-Jack besides get money, you know what I mean? That's all I ever seen my baby do. That's all I ever seen him want to do, you know what I mean? He was a good nigga at heart, you know what I mean? I done heard about him doing some crazy shit in the streets, but hey, man, you know how that shit be. A nigga ain't never did nothing. He ain't never did me no harm, you feel me? He ain't never did me no wrong, so, man, that shit hurt a nigga heart when I found out T-Jack got hit how he got hit, you feel me? I ain't even gonna lie to you. That was my baby in real life, you feel me? R.I.P. my nigga T-Jack for sure.
All you motherfuckers in Jackson, y'all so motherfucking scared of that little bitch ass nigga Sherrod Montana. I'ma let y'all know this, and I'ma let that little bitch know this. Bitch, you watching this motherfucking video? It's 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'ma let you know, you little hoe ass nigga, I'm the wrong motherfucker. Understand this, you little bitch ass motherfucker.
Hey, Eddie, turn that
them
shit
hoe ass
up.
niggas in Jackson.
Look, nigga, what the fuck is you talking for? Hot shots bound to hit your top cause you talking tough.
A violent gang member and 3-time convicted felon from Jackson, Michigan was sentenced to 57 months in prison today for being a felon in possession of a firearm. United States Attorney Dawn N. Eisen announced. Eisen was joined in the announcement by Craig Kalamali, Assistant Special Agent in charge of the Detroit Field Division of the ATF. United States District Court Judge Laurie J. Mickelson sentenced Maurice Knighton, 24, of Jackson, Michigan, following his guilty plea to felon in possession of a firearm. According to court records, Knighton was arrested on November 18, 2021 by the Jackson County Sheriff's Office after the firearm was found during a traffic stop. The ATF then tested the firearm and ballistically linked the firearm to 4 prior shooting incidents. 3 of the shooting incidents were in Jackson. Now, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This nigga Rack, man. This is Chirac, Montana. You dig what I'm talking about? This nigga my baby, you feel me? We got the same type of origin story. We both, you know what I mean, made our way to Jackson from Chicago, you feel me? Which is a bunch of niggas that was, you feel me, born in the go and somehow, some way made their way to Jackson. 99.9% of the time it's gonna be family ties, you feel me? Same with Detroit niggas, you feel me? Like, Jackson literally is a small ass, baby ass mixed city of Detroit and Chicago niggas, you feel me? Like, outside of Jackson niggas, you feel me? And I mean, really, it's so many Chicago and Detroit niggas around that bitch. We damn near made Jackson what it is, you feel me? Like, that shit wasn't turned before niggas start coming from out of town and shit. But all that beside the point, you feel me? The nigga Rack, bro, was really out here turned, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, he got, man, I'm about to, that shit gonna be in the video, folks. Rack turned, you hear me? Shout out my baby Rack, man. Free that man, you dig what I'm talking about?
Fully on my gun, really loud, and I like this shit. Hit 4 niggas in the crowd, yeah, I like this switch. Freaky ass nigga off the perks, finna bite this bitch. Back shots with my leg cocked, she like this dick.
August 20th. 25th, 2021. Shianna Coleman Young was killed in a shooting in the parking lot of Keys Log Cabin Party Store downtown Jackson, according to Jackson Police and Fire Services Director Elmer Hitt. Kewan Watts, 18, stands accused of her murder. Watts appeared before Jackson District Judge Allison Bates Friday, October 8th for the first day of a preliminary examination. Now, as far as this little girl right here go, bro, Nuke, I ain't know her, you know what I mean? I knew what the fuck she was into, cause, you know what I mean, she was a little dyke beefing with niggas, you know what I mean? Like, that shit always gonna stand out, you know what I mean? Like a sore thumb. But I mean, all in all, you know what I mean, she did what she did, you know what I mean, and she was in the streets, and, you know what I mean, like I say, bro, when you sign up for this shit, everybody know that come with it, you feel me? But at the same time, it's still RIP to her, you know what I mean? And, you feel me? Shout out to everybody, mama, that, you know what I mean, lost their babies within this war, you feel me? This shit crazy.
To the field, we really get active. Red and green beams, the Glocks matching. It ain't never hard to find me. I'll be all around Jackson. I'll be in y'all hood more than y'all, and y'all shit trapped in.
October 29th, 2022. A 17-year-old was fatally shot in the head shortly before midnight on Saturday, October 29th, police said. Jackson Police Department officers arrived at 11:49 p.m. to a report of a shooting in the 1800 block of Pringle Avenue. According to JPD, adding the officers found a large party at the residence and a 17-year-old on the sidewalk with an apparent gunshot wound to the head. The teen was identified as John Johnson, aka Lil J. He was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Now this one again, bro, you feel me, hurt my heart for real, you feel me? This my little brother, which make him my little brother, you dig what I'm talking about? And nigga, I done knew Lil J since a young info, and he always really been that for real, you feel me? Like the little nigga really a gangster for real, I'm talking about he come up under niggas certified gangsters, and nigga, he ain't never been nothing but that, you feel me? So man, RIP my baby Lil J, you feel me? Fly high, little bro.
Lil J, that's my brother, know I'm slime bottom. Up and blinking, make you strip, you know you dime bottom.
August 2nd, 2023. Tavon Andrew, 19, was found shot to death at 12:18 a.m. in the 900 block of Chittock Avenue. He was found in the passenger seat of a vehicle parked in the driveway of a home, police said. He was pronounced dead at the scene. No arrests have been made, and the shooting remains under investigation. Man, this little nigga Tasky, man, little folks was tough. I'm talking about real deal monster, you hear me? I'm talking about 19, he was hurting niggas that was grown, you feel me? I'm talking about real life hurting niggas. But he come from that, you know what I mean, that 5630 LOE shit, you feel me? Him, Lil J, you know what I mean, RIP Lil J, like I said earlier, but him and Lil J from the same, you know what I mean, them niggas grew up together like, I'm talking about nigga, like cross fingers, they was that tight, you dig what I'm talking about? They get into it, but you know how brothers be, you feel me? Niggas got into it like brothers, but let me give y'all a little story about Tasky, you feel me? I ain't gonna put my brother-in-law name out there, but niggas know this story, you feel me? So nigga, my brother-in-law put up on some little niggas on the block. I guess the little niggas had leaked his bitch news or some shit, you know what I mean? Which that's outside the point, you hear me? Like, motherfucker would've did something to their little ass for sure, but he put up on some over tough shit like, man, which one of y'all leaked my bitch news? They say Tasky was the first nigga hopped out like, nigga, I did it, nigga. They said, nigga, bro and Tay got to, you know what I mean, on some little wrestle shit. Tasky so strong, he done fucked around and popped this bitch soda out of socket. I said, damn, that little bitch a bull, you hear me? That little nigga Tay was out cold, you hear me? Strong than a motherfucker. And I'll tell y'all about how I met folks, you feel me? Y'all know I do this, you know what I mean? This for the street shit, nigga. I was doing interviews. I pulled up on my peoples, nigga. He there with my folks. Every nigga in the room, my people besides him at the time, you feel me? Because he ended up becoming my people. But every nigga in there really loved me, you feel me? And this nigga and that bitch, he was eyeing me crazy, you hear me? I'm talking about something vicious. We ended up chopping it up later on that night and shit. You know what I mean? He ended up taking a liking to a nigga and shit, you feel me? Plus the nigga was my little brother, best friend, you feel me? At the time when I first met him, he ain't know who the fuck I was, so he just looking at a nigga like fool. But whole time I'm looking at him like, little nigga, I'd do that to your ass, you feel me? Like, but you know how that shit go, bro. Like, it was a mutual respect after he like, oh, this family for real type shit. Like, the little nigga was crazy, bro. You know how that shit be, you know what I mean? He one of them real sharks, nigga. He see something you want, he trying to take that, you feel me? But it's R.I.P. Tasky, bro. Little bro was a real bulldog, he was one of them, not one of those, you feel me? And that's on my mama. R.I.P. Tate, nigga.
Get you a gun and go get back in school.
My niggas, they slide, cause slide all we do. Can hang out the window or pop out the roof. You hear that switch, better not try to shoot. He ducked his top, then ran out of shoes. Look, he ain't had pole up his man, see a coon. Had Zion ass on the block doing the woo. Don't try to slide down, do a scoop like smooth. Drop the window on me, not a glizzy on you.
February 2nd, 2023. To Ray Sutter was shot while driving south on North Waterloo Avenue in Jackson, police said. At about 7:35 p.m., February 2nd, officers responded to several calls of a possible shooting in the area. Officers arrived at the scene to find a parked Chevy Impala with 2 occupants, including Sutter, who was suffering from a gunshot wound in his upper back. Ray was taken to the Henry Ford Jackson Hospital where he died from his injuries at a shorter time. The other occupant of the vehicle was not injured, police said. Now this one, man, this shit hurt, you know what I mean? Just like the other little niggas, bro. Ray, Tay, you know what I mean? Lil J, that shit crazy. And all them niggas was Lil like clicked up, you feel me? Like, nigga, Ray ski, Tay ski, J ski, that shit crazy how that shit go, you feel me? But all 3 of them little niggas was, you feel me? Damn near like blood brothers, you feel me? Just different mamas and daddies, but them niggas was all tied in. Lil Ray, slag gang crazy, Lil had some money in his pocket, you feel me? I ain't never even seen, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't, the type of nigga Ray was, bro, like, when I was around him, he was always, I ain't gonna say no bubbly nigga, but he reminded me of me, bro. He just was smiling all the time, you feel me? He ain't even had no, like, he get gangster for sure, but he wasn't like no come off gangster all the time ass nigga, you feel me? That's why I loved the Ray for real, you feel me? He just was himself, you feel me? He was gonna take it there, especially how he was living, you feel me? Like, the nigga name was Slag Gang, right? You hear me? So you know how that shit go, man. But R.I.P. my little niggas, man, for real, you feel me? R.I.P. all them little niggas, bro. No bullshit.
Respect it, cause that goofy shit you stand on, nigga. Claim it's the reason you got slid on, nigga.
June 15th, 2024. Sherrod Slayton, age 35, was killed in a shooting in the 600 block of Elizabeth Street in Jackson. He was found in the parking lot with an apparent gunshot wound to the head. He was pronounced dead at the scene, police said. The investigation indicates that there was an altercation between Slayton and a male suspect, and Slayton was running away when he was shot, police reported. No arrests have been made, and the shooting remains under investigation. Now, 35, you deal what I'm talking about? Nigga, I'm about to be 30 tomorrow, so folks literally 5-6 years older than me, you know what I mean? But I done had a couple run-ins with him, you feel me? We got mutual family members and shit like that, you feel me? Like, he got a brother that's my cousin, baby mama, you feel me? So it's ties like that. And I ain't gonna lie, folks used to be, what's the word I wanna say? The nigga used to be a mean mother, you know what I mean? But outside of that, folks ain't never did shit to me, you deal what I'm talking about? Like, and then really the mean mugger, I think that's just how niggas was wired, you feel me? Like, you know, some motherfuckers just can't change their face up, you feel me? Certain shit don't never rub me the wrong way, you feel me? And shit, when I used to see them niggas and throw them a head nod, they nod back, you feel me? So I know it wasn't never no, they wasn't, you know what I mean? They wasn't on no other shit with a nigga, you feel me? So as far as that shit go, I know a lot of niggas didn't like Puka, you feel me? But at the end of the day, like I say, bro, that shit ain't got shit to do with me, man. The politics, none of the politics got shit to do with me. That's why I'm making this shit right now, you hear me? Like, I don't care how a nigga feel, what a nigga say, you know what I mean? This shit gotta be done, you know what I mean? And the same way it go in the streets, you feel me? Like, when a nigga gonna do it, a nigga gonna do, they gonna do that shit, you feel me? But enough rambling, you feel me? R.I.P. Puka, no matter what, you know what I mean? No matter what a nigga say, how a nigga feels, R.I.P. folks too, you feel me? Real shit. May 16th, 2025. Mariana Flowers, 22, was fatally shot in the parking lot of South Ridge Park Apartments on Warwick Court in Jackson. The man accused of shooting him, Joseph Gabriel O'Rourke, claims he acted in self-defense. He is charged with open murder and is still awaiting trial. Investigators recovered surveillance video from several cameras around the apartment complex showing from a distance the shooting. The videos played in court show a black SUV pulling into a parking spot at the complex and drop off a woman while the driver, later identified as O'Rourke, stayed inside the vehicle. Flowers and another man are then seen walking up to the vehicle. They stand next to his driver's side. About 5 seconds later, Flowers disappears from view and the other man runs away as the SUV backs up and speeds off. Trees and other parked vehicles obscure the shooting itself in the videos. Goddamn, Lil Emar, man. So this is FL Emar, you know what I mean? Emar was tied in, like, I'm talking about like through the whole city, you feel me? Like this nigga 5630, he FLM, he TBF, he damn near probably was GMF, might have been halfway FAF, you know what I mean? Like little folks were just like, I'ma do a breakdown, you feel me? The nigga got a daddy who got like 20 kids, you feel me? And out of them 20 kids, when I say what, he probably got like 2 brothers for sure. He got 2 brothers for sure that was running like damn near the head of their gang, you feel me? And then he got some other brothers that's in some more gangs type shit, you feel me? Like, so really the nigga really was like 5 gangs deep. And you know what I mean? He was a young nigga. I'm talking about a young nigga. Niggas that knew Emar since he was probably like fucking 5, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie to y'all, you feel me? That's one of my cousins again, you feel me? But at the end of the day, bro, like he was so tied in. I can't believe this shit went down how it went down, you feel me? And then I heard it was some bullshit behind how the shit happened, you feel me? So if y'all want a little bit more info as to what's going on with that shit, man, y'all go check out my last story, man. But all in all, bro, this shit been, you know what I mean, the story of Prison City. The niggas that's running around, it's still 40 plus. Shit, let the police tell it. It's still 40 plus killers walking around the city right now, you feel me? With shit, no evidence to connect the motherfucker to nothing. And then if it's that many killers around this bitch, it just make you think like, damn, how many serial killers is it? How many of these niggas been caught more than one and still running around this bitch, you feel me? And with all these prisons in the city, I be thinking like, damn, this shit wild. Niggas just get wild and get busy and don't get no fuck through this bitch. When it's 4, 5 separate prisons that you could go to right now today, you feel me? So, man, y'all niggas just tighten up, bro. Use y'all motherfucking head out this bitch, you feel me? I'm tired of seeing mamas crying. I'm tired of hearing niggas dying, you feel me? This been your baby for the streets, man. I'm signing off. Nigga love y'all, G.
Let's say I'm in that jam or under the ground. Who gon' be there for my mama if I ain't around? Man down, ain't no calling police. God in this glizzy with me while I'm out in these streets. Lil J, that's my brother, know I'm slime bottom. Up and blinking, make you strip, you know you dying bottom.